guys, how you doing? Stephen Mayer. Depression. Depression is going to be number one that crops up everywhere. Is depression. I get asked, you motivate people? You seem very motivational. Like how you talk, things like that. But do you get depressed? Of course I do. Why? Because I'm a human being. Human being the same as anybody else. And I say, of course I'm a, because I've never saw it. In my workplace, nobody's ever saw it. Some people have said they have saw it, and I've said to them, break it down for me. And they say, blah, 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 and I go, no, not at all. That's definitely not me. No, that's not me at all. Because I know what depression can be like. I know it can be like really severe. I had it years ago. But what I get asked is what gets you out so fast? I'll tell you what gets me out so fast, right? Now, I mean me here, by the way. Same again. These are no videos to fix everybody. They're just to help motivate a wee bit. You know what I mean? If I decide to have a day of depression and I don't want to answer that phone, we live in a day and age now, video around the world, that if somebody phones me for anything a day and they don't get me, they'll phone somebody else. So I've lost business. It took me years to build this empire. So I say to myself, look, come on, get your act together here, right? Usually last about a couple of days with me, right? And I'll be up front with that, right? And I always say a couple of days and then I seem to get out it. But that's what gives me the drive as well. Also what gives me the drive is all my clients that come in here and keep my dream alive. I want to make sure they're okay. I want to make sure that I'm on the ball mentally and physically, that I can teach them, I can talk to them and everything that goes through there. So I'm only telling you my wee story here, right? Because there's folk out there could probably write in the comments and say, oh, that depression is nothing compared to what I've got. And that's fact. You're right. You're 100% right. But to me, depression is depression. There's no that level of depression and there's no that level of depression. Depression means all or nothing. It's as simple as that. That's how I see it. I had a couple of arguments in university about that when I done my counselling. And I used to say, well, I don't think there's levels of depression. When you're depressed, you're depressed. And it's as simple as that, you know. So some folk can correct me on that and say, you're totally wrong. What if? I'm not to argue with anybody. I'm only out to do my own stories, that's all. If you want to do your own stories, tag me in it and I'll give you a wee comment and we can help each other out. So as I always say to everybody, you know, that's how I do it. I like to try and say to myself, I don't want to ruin the empire that I've built because it took me years to build this. And if I get into that depression mode, I could lose absolutely everything that I've got. It's as simple as that.